Hey there, I'm Heidi Swapp, and I'm really excited today because I get to show you my brand new collection that's called Emerson Lane. And it pretty much represents everything that I've ever loved about paper crafting, scrapbooking, card making, and just pretty much anything that you can do with paper. So let me get started by showing you the beautiful patterns and the color palette. So the collection, as always, is made up of 24 patterns. You'll find them in open stock paper that is double-sided cardstock. And the colors here, you guys, this kind of light pink, the navy, the Kelly green, and even kind of that chartreusey green that I love. We also have some wood green, kind of just some old vibes. We kind of got some vintage mixed with like some bright popping stripes and dots. So we kind of have a really great mix. So in addition to the 24 patterns that are available, we also have 2 specialty papers that are beautiful gold foiled vellum patterns. So one that is just this awesome floral, pretty intense floral, and then one that is, it could be a cut apart, it could be a background, it's this really cool stencil alphabet that really kind of vibes with the rest of the line. You can also pick up the 6-inch paper pad or the 12-inch paper pad. Those, of course, are single-sided, and the 6-inch paper pad is just miniaturized versions of the larger, beautiful patterns, so they're extra cute. Okay, so to go along with all the beautiful papers, of course, we have to have tons of beautiful things to put on them. So we'll start out with, of course, the washi tape, which comes in kind of the signature standard for the Heidi Swapp, which we have. And they're really fun. Some of them, we've got a handwritten one, we've got a gold foil one, and then some of just my favorite patterns in there. All right, you guys, you know this. I have always been a fan of the photo corner, but it just like got even better because look at this stinking cute box. So in here are 40 photo corners. So there's 5 different colors: white, pink, navy, that chartreusey green, gold, and yeah, that's it, I think, if that's 5. So cute, come in this cute little boxes, and they're self-adhesive. So no licking and sticking, they're all ready to go for you right in there. Also, going back to my roots, I feel like, is the wax seal set. So this has just a really beautiful rose design that kind of comes from the paper, and then it will come with a pink and a white wax that actually looks really cool. If you look here closely, I actually mixed the 2 colors of wax together, and it kind of swirled and marbleized and looks awesome. So you will have fun with that. We also came up with this fun package of stencil alphabets, and these, each one has been kind of printed with a different nod to the paper line. But they're beautiful and fun, and you can even see back here I made this really cute little banner. I just sewed those pieces together, added some little flags on the end. But this is the quick, easy way to make cute little banners or put monograms on everything. Okay. So ephemera has always been my favorite. Just tons of pieces that you can pull from. And this box has 64 pieces. This is what you'll look for, this beautiful box, and it is partially minkable. So we'll talk more about that. But this is like cardstock embellishments plus vellum embellishments. And they're printed to match the collection. And then if you do have a mink, you can go back, and some of the pieces are minkable. And so the ones that you're seeing here with the gold touches, you would add yourself. Okay, so I can't leave out the stamp set because it is so good. There's 2 different florals, this big old kind of label holder. We have some little words, some of my handwritten words, but my favorite thing on this whole stamp set, if I'm allowed to pick a favorite, is this cool texture stamp. It's that faded dot, and I love it. So don't be surprised when you see it on everything I make. All right, just putting that out there. Okay, we also have this really fun little beautiful envelope set. This is great to tuck onto scrapbook pages, into mini books, also just used as a card or gift tag. And then we get down to some alphabet stickers. I want to talk about this set is actually a washi alphabet set. So when I say that, it's a very, very thin white material that the foiled letters have been set on, and then you just peel them off individually, and they're just very low profile, sheer, beautiful. Another alphabet sticker that is in the collection are these puffy thickers. So I've teamed up with American Craft to come out with my Heidi handwritten in the puffy stickers. These are white, kind of a matte white, makes it really perfect to stamp, to ink, to paint, anything. These are very customizable, as well as just looking great with an opaque matte white. So love those. And then this is kind of new in my line, but look at all of these stickers. This is a 6x12 sticker set. On the front, kind of an ephemera sticker style, and then also included is look at all these labels. I could never get enough labels, and so I am thrilled about this. All right, so now that you kind of see the entire overview of the collection, I want to show you some of the samples that I brought just to kind of get you excited and get your creativity moving. So, of course, I had to get some scrapbooking done. So there's a couple different vibes here in the scrapbooking, and I always like to make sure that I have something that you can use with a masculine, the guys in your life. We're not going to leave them out, right? So this one is a really cool paper that says stories on the end, and I actually just included some photos of my husband and my sons. Tons of labels I used. Those are the washi stickers. You can see the photo corners. They're going to pop up everywhere. Buy 2 sets of the photo corners, all right? Love how this turned out, and it's a great, because he had on a floral tie, I really felt like I could throw in some of the floral tag too, right? That's fair game. Okay, on this one, and I'm going to show you this one, it's super interactive. There was so many photos, so I made them kind of all, so they're layered and you can flip up and see them, which is fun. But look at all of the fun ephemera that I was able to stick on here. Some of it I've popped up with little pop dots. I've got plenty of washi in here, and oh, I just love the soft vellum, the layerability of those little vellum ephemera. So super big fan of that ephemera pack. All right, the other one I did here is actually my 2 sisters-in-law. They're identical twins, and I just love it whenever I have a photo of them because they're so beautiful. But up here you can see where I have used those white puffy alphabet, and I just dabbed a little bit of paint on them and then lightly sanded it off so they look kind of distressed. That goes along with the rest of the collection. And then if you look up here in this top corner and also in the bottom corner, you can see that really cool floral stamp that I love to use just portions of it, create those cool edges. But look, it looks super cool on the black as well as it does the white. So that was really fun. You're going to see a lot of layered washi. I can't stand it. I love it so much. And then lots of layered ephemera. So, and then, you know, twinning is winning. So that I'm using that washi alphabet again. So some of the other projects that I made is I pulled out my cinch and created some little notebooks. I love, again, how those labels just always tie in to back to school and documenting and journaling. So it was fun to create some DIY notebooks with this collection. And then last of all, and these are kind of just for show and tell, but you know, back when I went to school, I had to like make my own covers for books so that you didn't mess them up. I know that they don't even have books anymore. They just have to download it or something. But I wanted to create some beautiful book covers for some books that I had in my studio. So on this one, you can see where I have used the stencil alphabets, and just so that you know, I gave you fair warning, there's going to be a lot of this texture stamp. It's my favorite. So that's where you can see it, just right along the edge, that little detail that I love. And also one more little detail, and it even says detail, so there you go. But there I've used the wax seal, this little bookmark. Just a really fun way to attach tags to the bookmark. And on here, you guys know I love to pull my sewing machine out when I'm sewing, so this, and I'm just going to reference it right here, this cut apart page might be my most favorite paper of the whole line. Look at how many pieces that you can cut apart and use. So for this book, I cut apart this word details. I sewed it onto the paper before I wrapped it on the book and then added a whole bunch of stamping down there. I got to tell you that this collection got me creating and making stuff. It just made me happy. I love just going up into my studio. Some of this stuff was just for fun, just for me to put on display, just for me to show you. And that's when I know that it's really good. It just made me super happy. So whether you're making scrapbooks or cards, or even just showing your kids what you used to do with your math book by making a beautiful cover for it, I want you to grab some Emerson Lane and make pretty stuff.